Hey everyone, it's Seth Rudetsky back here on Seth Speaks. What? One of the most amazing Broadway performers for real, star of Book of Mormon, Gavin Creel. Hey, audience applause. The slowness was rude. Gavin, describe your outfit for my listening audience because it's horrific.
Okay, it's what? Excuse me?
Horrific was the word I used, but you use your own adjective.
Terrific. Not
Terrific. Why is it Liza? Okay, go.
I'm wearing a pair of jeans that had one leg has been repaired by my dry cleaner, and the other I put my foot through this morning, so it's a huge hole. I've got a nice sweater that I bought at Barney's Co-op on sale about 14 years ago.
Yeah, but the sweater works for me. It's everything else I'm having a problem with.
My hat?
Yeah, it's your hat. It's the way. It's on Wednesdays mid-show. You go to 9th Avenue, and there are 45 women walking up and down 9th Avenue that just did Broadway matinee, whose hair is still in wig prep, pink curls. They put a crazy hat over it, and they think they look normal. That is what. So you look like a drag queen.
Those women are my favorite because they have top and bottom lashes.
They do. They have
their makeup is like pancaked on. They're like, no one will notice that I was just in a Broadway show.
Right, exactly.
Meanwhile, they run into a wall, and it comes away, and it's like a smashed face.
Okay, so you look crazy. Well, you don't have the face, but you got the wig prep.
And I got my Hunter boots on because it's been crappy out, and I love my Hunter rain boots.
But the boots go up to your knee, and we had an inch of snow.
Well, we had. That's right. That was the biggest, lamest.
I know, but you know, everyone else got a lot of snow. We can't complain that we weren't destroyed.
I know. It's funny. Ever since I've been little, anytime there's a snowstorm, I think I go to that place. Even when there's a tragedy in the world, it feels like a snow day. So I think, oh, everybody's going to be together. We're going to huddle in together. And I think that the romance of that lasts about a half a day. And then you're like, there's no hot water. There's no electricity.
And Starbucks is closed. I'm so angry. I was like, how dare you be closed? All right, so first of all, Gavin Creel is starring in the Book of Mormon. On the Broadway, he did it basically all over the world. National tour, Canada, en français. No, you didn't do it in French, did you?
No.
That would have been amazing.
I did the Broadway Care speech. And
En français?
I started off, I was like, bonsoir. And then I was like, okay, that's all I got.
Is that your version? I was waiting for something else. Not mes amis.
I said, merci beaucoup is what I said, and they all went crazy. And I was like, I got nothing else. That's all I got.
Please give me money.
Yeah.
He did it in Canada, and then he did it in London. So first, I just want to ask you, Gavin Creel. So if you know Gavin, 2 Turner nominations, a third winner, Millie, and Hair. How did you have to audition for Book of Mormon, or are you now offer only?
I'm not offer only at all. I'll audition for anything.
I'm talking about Broadway. Work! You got it. That got a laugh.
If only. I did not audition for this. Actually.
So exciting.
Yeah, it was really exciting.
So who called you? Andrew Reynolds? Please take over my role.
Yeah, Andrew's like, I don't want to do it anymore. No, it was actually the first phone call I got, I think. Well, I was doing the Lincoln Center songbook with Stephen Remus. We were doing a concert together, and he was like, just so you know, you're going to get a phone call.
Stephen Remus is the music director for Wicked and Book of Mormon. Why is he so over it telling you, just so you know, you're going to start?
That's how Stephen is. He's just like, so you know, you're going to get a call about Mormon. And then Casey Nicola, who's a dear friend of mine and the director choreographer of the show, he called me. We were at Stephen's house practicing, and he said, can I talk to you for a minute? I said, I think I know what this is about. And he said, look, and I said, I already turned the audition down. They asked me to audition like 3 months earlier.
That's always the way to get a role. You're supposed to turn
No, that's not why I did it.
Mm-hmm.
I turned it down because I was terrified. I was like, I can't play this part. I saw Andrew do it, and Andrew was a revelation to me in that part. I just thought he was hilarious and funny,
Yeah.
Just in case you.
And humorous.
But he just was incredible, and I just thought, I can't. There's no way you can do that better. That's just incredible, and I also didn't think I was funny. I didn't know that I thought South Park humor was like the kids who smoked on the playground.
Mm-hmm. Cool kids.
Yeah, the cool kids get South Park, and I like polished apples and like gave my teachers lilacs when I was in grade school. I'm not even joking. We had a lilac bush in my backyard, and I used to take tinfoil. I used to go out and cut them in the morning, take tinfoil around it, and give them flowers.
What an angel. Wait, so you said I'm not going to audition?
Yes, thank you.
Wait, she said I'm not going to audition? They're like, that's fine, you have the role.
No, they didn't. I said I can't. I was scared. That's all. I was afraid, and I thought it was done. And then I think they had some auditions, and I was still in their mind, I guess. And Casey said, "What?" Casey took me to a place. I actually live uptown where I got a place uptown now.
Right, you're back.
Yeah.
Up west.
And Upper West Side, and he took me out to eat at this bar, and he handed me the script. But he handed me a script. He knows me well. with no stage directions, because I don't do well with stage directions. I don't like, because I already had Andrew's voice. I only saw it once at that point, no, twice. But he's so brilliant.
And you're friends with Andrew too.
Yeah, I've known him for 15 years, and it was just burned in my brain. And as I was reading, I just saw a story, like just lines, you know. No, I didn't see like, then Andrew does this, and then Josh does this, and you know. And I saw the story. I was still terrified, but I thought, I think I could do something with this.
So when you said no to the audition, you said, I don't want to do it because I think I won't be good in it?
Yeah, that's exactly why. I just thought, I don't, and also it was a lot of stupid, honestly, ego. I just didn't, I thought I had an idea of what I want my career to be. I don't want to replace, I don't want to be blah, blah, blah. Ego is stupid. Fear is stupid. It's a waste of time. 2015, year of the dance. No fear, no fear.
Radio audience, I can't see you dancing. So wait, so then you said yes, and then you wound up, you've now been playing the role for how long?
2.5 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I've never ever done anything this long. And there's two reasons why. One, it's an incredible contract. Like, it's literally something that I never thought would come into my life. To be in something where the producers and every cast, every crew treat us so well, and I just feel so lucky. And the other equal or greater thing is that the show is unbelievable. It's an incredible show. And when you're doing crap, when you're on stage and doing crap, it's so easy to be like, and 6 months, that'll be it.
Right, exactly.
I'm out. But every night you get done, you know, hello, boom. It's like, wow. It's like a rock concert. Even on our worst day, we come off stage and we're like, oh, the audience sucked. And somebody will be in the audience, like one of our friends, and they'll come backstage, that crowd was crazy. And I'll be like, no, they weren't. And they'll just jaded theater person.
No, we all do that. Wait, so then you got to go to London with it, which you're sort of a star in London because you've started a lot of shows there at this point now.
You know what, Seth? I was doing the math the other day. I'm 38 years old. Twice as old as the character I play. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you still got it.
Thank you to Mac Makeup and Folles. No, I'm kidding.
And Scotch tape.
Well,
Pull it back.
Yeah, Scotch tape. From behind, I'm 1,100 years old.
Exactly.
In front of me. Oh crap! What was I talking about?
London. You're big. You're 38.
I was thinking. I moved to London right after my 30th birthday, and did Mary Poppins, and I'm 38. Like almost to the number, half of the years of this decade.
Professional career?
Yeah, of the decade from 30 to 38. I've done almost 4 years, almost half of my 30s in London.
So when you came to start Book of Mormon, they knew who you were. They were like, oh, it's Gavin co-starring.
I mean, as much as anybody knows anybody in the theater.
But you never, well, you originated there in hair. Were you nominated for an Olivier for hair?
Nope. Hair kind of got
clunked,
stiffed in London, sadly. Because I thought the production there was really good.
You never know whatever it is. Well, what's weird about Book of Mormon is that it came there and it got quote unquote not good reviews. Book of Mormon.
I don't know. I didn't read any of them, but I know.
3.
I know we did get 1 star in one of the papers, and I just want to say to whoever that was, you look stupid when you give Book of Mormon a star.
You know what? Well, like, as far as this is what I think it is. With my limited experience with London is like in London you can't even say like, I want to be a West End star one day. You have to be like, whatever, I don't care if I'm just a minor. Like, you're not allowed to have any ambition whatsoever. So when Book of Mormon came over, like, this show is amazing. They're like, how dare you think you're talented? Yeah. So when it came over and it was like, people were saying the show was good, they're like, we're going to destroy the show. So it got not good reviews.
There was also this bizarre backlash that happened right after. And I remember the writer who did it. And I thought, what are you doing? I actually met him. And he's a really nice guy. But he was like criticizing the marketing of the show.
Yeah.
And I was like... what are you doing?
Because the marketing to the show was good?
Because the marketing of the show, they bought ads where they wrapped the daily free paper and it said the Mormons are coming. There was ads everywhere.
How dare you advertise?
Yeah, they were like, it's this funny British thing, and I can say this because I'm almost British. I've been there for so long, but like, it's not celebrated to celebrate yourself.
Right.
Yet we do the Olivier Awards, and I watched the Olivier Awards the year before I actually went and was lucky enough to win. I watched all these people. You have to watch the Olivier Awards. It is remarkable. It's a bunch of people sitting in a room. I call them closet pillow screamers because they all want to go, oh my God, I got nominated for an Olivier Award. But, oh, I'm nominated. Oh, yes. Like, they don't want, but they want to celebrate because they're really, really good. Mm-hmm. And the stuff they're doing is really good. And they're really proud of what they're up to, but it's just not looked on as, like in America, they would make fun of me all the time at the show for me having so much energy or being excited about something. They're like, "Oh, Gavin! Oh my gosh!" You know, like
life.
I know.
You know, my favorite.
I love them so.
My favorite British star is Hayden Gwynn. Is that her name? She's
I love Hayden Gwynn.
She said she was doing Billy Elliot in London. I don't know. Maybe I just told this story on the radio recently, but anyway, she was doing Billy Elliot, and she knew it was going to Broadway, and she wanted to play on Broadway, but she went up to the director and she's like, I heard this is going to Broadway, and I don't suppose I wouldn't not be doing it. And he was like, yes. And she was like, I was so British asking the questions, like I don't even know what he actually said. And it was so much double talk and double negative that she's like, I didn't even know if it was good news or bad news. And then of course she went to Broadway, but it was so good that you're not allowed to say, I want to do this on Broadway. They look down on it.
Yeah, it's just not, and to an extent, I guess, we're obnoxious sometimes. And
Americans?
Yeah.
How dare you? My reader shorts are amazing. So please tell, and then we are going to discuss current events, but please tell everyone about the day of the Olivier Awards and actually, first of all, how did you get injured in the first place? All the way back in the day.
Wait, what do you mean?
How did that song go? There are those, I suppose. Didn't you break your
I was
thumb?
the other knee. I was in Millie, and on the fifth preview, 4.5 shows in, I tore my medial meniscus, but that was like I tore it and I didn't do the second act, and I was in surgery 4 days later. This injury was the exact same thing, medial meniscus on the left leg. It was the morning of the Oliviers.
Wait, that was the first time I ever got injured? Was the morning of the Oliviers?
It had been bothering. It hurt weirdly, and I was having physical therapy, and they were like, I don't think it's your. I had an MRI a year before while I was in London, because the show just
Was some tap dancing in Mary Poppins?
No, I think it's just. I'm 38.
I thought you were 19 in Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
All right, so keep going. So it's the morning of the Oliviers.
So I go, it's kind of amazing. I walk, I have breakfast, and it's the most perfect day. It is April 13th, I think it was.
Gavin's nominated, by the way, for Best Actor.
I was nominated. I had the most incredible outfit. You can see pictures online. I'm so glad. Leaves and Hawks, Savile Row. Awesome outfit. I was excited. I had the most beautiful date, Scarlett Strallen, who's going to be starting in Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder on Broadway soon.
Oh, wow.
She just came over. She's rehearsing right now. She was my date. She looked stunning. I knew it was going to be an awesome day. I truly, and I can say this because I've lost. I used to like to say I'm the 2-time Tony Award nominee, 4-time loser, because they gave 3 to the Billy Elliots in the year of hair.
So that's hilarious.
I frankly about only person in the history of all times to be nominated twice and lose technically 4 times. But I was like, if I lose, big deal. It just doesn't matter because it's just an awesome day to have them call your name, and just it truly is an honor to be nominated. And anybody who says that, you think they're faking it. It's incredible. So I go to breakfast. I'm walking back by this gym, and I text my physical therapist who's been working on my knee, and he pops his head out the gym and waves to me in Covent Garden. I'm like, Fabi, what's going on? I adore Fabi so much. I go to my house, I have a hot tea, and I start jogging in place in my apartment because I need to start warming up my body, and then I'm gonna warm up my voice because it's the day off and I'm tired. I'm like, oh gosh, I have to sing on television tonight. I'm jogging, 1, 2, 3, snap, and my knee gave out. I was like, go! And I put weight on. I was like, no, not today. And Will Swenson and I had this thing where when people try to piss us off or take us down, we sing that song. Nobody gonna bring a mouse stride.
Yes.
Nobody gonna throw me down. Anytime, and Will would just be like, Gavin, I need the song. And I go, nobody gonna bring a mouse stride. Nobody gonna throw me. So I started singing it immediately, and my knee was like in so much pain. And I walked around my house. I couldn't really bend my knee all that well. I knew I had to sing. We were going to do a blocking rehearsal that afternoon for the television cameras, and then I had to go back and get ready. And I called Fabi, and he was at the gym, and he doesn't live anywhere near. And he said, I'll come over to the Opera House. And that's where the Opera House was, down the street from where I lived, where the Oliviers was going to be. The red carpet was there, all these cameras and stuff. And I thought, oh, please don't let this be the day that, something good. Other than that, the day was perfect.
So he worked in me?
He was at the Opera House manipulating my knee before the rehearsal. Did the rehearsal. I had to change some of the blocking because I couldn't run behind the big screen and run back.
Your knee hurt that much?
Yeah, I was in so much pain. I literally said to Scarlett while I was, during the first act, I said, I kind of hope I don't win because I don't think I can get up on those stairs. I don't think I can climb those stairs. It hurts so bad. And then I won, and I was like, I danced straight up. I almost did like shell kicks up.
And lay out.
Yeah.
Well, obviously it didn't affect your voice to have a little recording of you. This is Gavin on the Olivier Awards in knee pain. Hit it!
Is that clip 1 the,
Yeah, you sound great.
What's on count?
No, it's one I sent already. It's the one that you got already.
Now I must be completely devout. I can't have even one shred of doubt. I believe that the Lord God created the universe. I believe that He sent His only Son to die for my sins. And I believe that ancient Jews built boats and sailed to America. I am a Mormon.
cut.
cannot.
First of all, Gavin, when you listen to your voice, you go, "Oh my God, I have an amazing voice."
No.
Why? Why is it every actor annoying?
I don't think my voice is bad. I think I have a good voice, fine. And I also love listening to it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay, good.
Like I have no problems listening to my voice. Seeing myself on camera, I'm still not quite used to that.
But why do you not? So when you just heard that, were you like, "Oh my God, my placement's amazing"?
No, I've heard myself sing it. I sing it every night.
I know, but it's the first time I've heard it. You know,
I'm hearing that, and Kean McCarthy, our music director on Broadway, if he hears that, he's gonna be like, "Your cutoffs are all wrong," because I was.
Wow, but they want them to be.
Pain. And also, the orchestra was behind me, and there were no monitors. I don't think if there were, I couldn't see them. It was David Charles Abel, amazing conductor, 60-piece. It was unbelievable.
But a 60-piece orchestra?
60-piece orchestra.
For the Olivier Awards?
Yeah.
Holy
it was
cannoli.
unbelievable. That
yes.
and like, it was incredible.
And then when you won, first of all, what did you do with the award? Where is it?
It's in my house. Like I got nominated for the Tony Awards. The first nomination plaque, you get these beautiful nomination plaques that are framed, and I gave one to my sister for Christmas.
She's a fan of this radio show. Hey, guys.
Yes, yeah, they both love it. Heather and Allison both love the show. But I gave the first one to Heather because we were doing this Christmas exchange where we had to give something that meant to us to whoever we drew out of this, And then I was lucky enough to get nominated again, and I gave that one to Allison, so she keeps that one. Allison and Jen, that's Allison's own lips. She's literally obsessed with you.
Ah. Hey, Al Creel. And then what about the Olivier?
I was gonna give that to my voice teacher, to Mel, from college, and she's like my best. She and Celia are my two best friends in the world, and she wouldn't take it. So I framed my nomination plaque and gave her that, and I kept it.
Oh, it's so exciting to have Olivier, and now you're doing the part on Broadway.
Yeah.
Is it different doing it on Broadway compared to national tour / London /
Yes.
Why? Is it more obnoxious?
No, it's just the best to be here.
Oh, it is the best? Oh, good. It's just the best.
Not because the other places weren't good. It's because I get to go home afterwards.
I know.
I'm home. Like, I love London so much. It's my second home, without a doubt. I love the tours. The tour cast is where I started. They're incredible, and they've changed a ton.
Our friend Lacrita's in it now.
Yeah, Lacrita's incredible. They're just across the board. Everybody out there is just nailing it. And they're nailing it here, and they're nailing it in London. They're about to have a big cast change. Nick Rouleau and Brian Sears are about to take over on Monday.
So, oh my God, that show.
It's amazing.
It's a moneymaker.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go, we're going to also sing at some point, but Gavin wants to discuss current events. How do you feel the fact that you started that group, for marriage equality, and now, it's like...
I think in June, I'm hopeful that the Supreme Court in June is going to change the law in this country. Yes, and then we can finally get married. Wait a minute, you're already married.
Oh, Gavin, why are you asking me now? Hi, James.
Hey,
You're there, glaring.
Love you, James. Love you. He's so handsome.
I know.
I saw him today.
Freeway marriage?
Oh,
I know. Still back.
No, we don't need to
It's
get
called
into
a
that.
thrarage.
I call him a three-relationship.
Ow! But the point is, by June, you think it's really going to happen?
Yes. Why not say it, right?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Broadway Impact, it's made such a big difference, Broadway Impact. Do you feel like you made this big
It continues to... Jenny Canellos, our executive director, runs the organization flawlessly and is constantly working every day. She's a total inspiration. Rory O'Malley just asked, Broadway Cares is going to donate with Broadway Impact. Broadway Cares is going to match our donation, and we're going to give money to, I don't know if you know about Ireland right now, is about to have the first ever country is about to have a popular vote. The people are going to vote whether or not there should be marriage equality. They're actually dancing to that right now.
They are?
With rainbow flags.
Well, that's exciting. So that's scary, though, popular vote, because it could be
70% approval right now. They think it'll come down as it gets closer because people get nervous. But I was talking to Kean McCarthy, who's Irish and our music director at Mormon, and he's like, it's going to happen.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing. We love Ireland.
Oh, we love Ireland.
Oh my God, that's amazing. So it's so cool. Like, I mean, when I met you, you weren't so political. Why did you become so political?
Obama getting elected and Proposition 8 on the same day. That's kind of it.
Yeah.
And I had a friend, my friend Scott and I were talking a long time ago, and we were like, we're both gay. We should do something. We should help in some way. And I met Rory and Jenny, and Broadway Impact was sort of born, and I don't know. I just felt like it's funny. It's current eventsy kind of segue here is that I've decided to withdraw myself from social media for my own self, for my
Enjoy
own...
yourself. You already by the way, he's on Twitter, has tons of followers. Gavin Creel follows 0 people. So already you passive aggressively are not even really on it because you refuse to follow anybody.
And I haven't tweeted since April. I just needed to stop. For me. It was for me. It wasn't... you know what? Part of it was, and I'm just going to throw this out there to America and all of the Broadway
and
show
Canada
fans that are listening. And Canada, yes. I drove... Oh, thank you so much for that shout out. I was in the car driving to Montreal. I missed the shout out completely, but you gave me a shout out on the radio.
Oh, okay.
I came on, you're like, I gave you a shout out. And I was like, I was in the bathroom.
Because Gavin's like, literally, he's like, I'm listening to the radio. I'm like, great, I'm giving you a shout out. And he's like, I wasn't actually listening. All right, keep going.
But I think that, I not to get deep or soapboxy, but social media, Twitter, sharing our lives with everybody, there's no mystery anymore to who we are, what we're up to. Like, I don't run into somebody on the street corner, and I do, because I have no effing idea what anyone's up to anymore. And I ask them, and they tell me, and I'm genuinely surprised. I'm like, oh, wow, cool. And they're looking at me like, everyone knows about this already. I'm like, I don't. You know, and I kind of, that's the best thing that's happened. I also kind of don't, I don't know, my life is not that interesting. So I was sharing things that should not have been shared. Like, bowel movements, or I don't know, stupid stuff.
Yeah, but people are interested in that.
Yeah, they
With your
are.
whole indigestion issues. All right, well, I guess brava for you. James is begging me to not get off social media. He's like, just try not to get up to 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, just 7 more tweets. Stop. Thumbs up from the
You're
control
different.
room.
You are different, and I think
Yes.
James would agree, because what you do and who you are, and it's a marketing tool.
It's
for you.
marketing. I am marketing my indigestion.
When I was yes, but my when I was doing more concerts and writing more music and stuff, and I was really trying to like let people know what I was up to.
You had to do it.
Yeah, and now I've kind of embraced. I'm a working actor, like truly embraced it with the Book of Mormon and this job and being in
As
something
opposed
for,
to what?
Before I was honestly a working actor looking to what the next thing was going to be, and that is poison. And I decided like this is what I do. If it stops here, this was awesome. You know, like you calling me and saying, what are you doing? You know, like, well, you want to go to Provincetown. I had no idea you were going to call me. You called, and you're like, because we were supposed to go during Hurricane, which one was it?
Irene.
And we couldn't go because you didn't want to go down on one of those little planes.
I didn't want to die, yeah.
Which truly is the greatest plane ride I've ever taken.
Yeah,
On the way home, I sat in the cockpit.
Oh, you know, I love those
The
planes.
greatest.
I just didn't want to die on Cape Cod from a tsunami. But continue. When I called you, you were surprised?
Yeah, I was just excited because I thought it was kind of a dead issue. And then I'd done the Book of Mormon for 2 years at that point. I had knee surgery. You know how you do a show for a long, well, I don't know if anyone's done a show for a long time, but your voice, after a while, can sing the Book of Mormon.
Right.
Any other song takes me such heavy lifting. So it was kind of amazing because I had stopped the Book of Mormon to have the surgery. You picked all the songs.
That's well. It was your idea. Gavin was like, how about? He's like, I'll do the show only if you pick all the songs. I was like, all right.
Yeah, and some of them were songs I knew and I you know might have picked already, but some of the songs, which I think one of the songs we're gonna
do one tonight.
I didn't even think about this segue, but it's kind of genius. We're awesome.
Perfect.
But like, I think the cool thing was I was standing on stage. That concert meant a lot to me. It really did. Not only was it fun, the second night was transcendent for me because it was like communicate, act, entertain, talk. Oh my gosh, this isn't the Book of Mormon. I've done 800 shows of that and I still love it. I'm going to do 800 more if they'll let me. But to stand up and actually communicate through great musical theater songs, I never really done it. The next thing I want to do, and I'm working on it with I think my buddy Steven and I are going to try to do something Broadway because we love pop, but I want to do a Broadway concert where it actually like package it, and I want to go around the country and share.
Yes.
But we want to make it in, because I've written a lot of music and
I love your music.
I like pop music so much. I want to try to find a way to take what is the great He always needs your love. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Something wonderful, is that what it is?
Yeah.
And then something say something wonderful. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yes.
It's genius writing.
It is.
And it's so easy to look at Roger Hammerstein, especially I did it in college, and go, oh, it's dusty and it's old.
That old
and
chestnut.
There's nothing better than those. I mean, look, The Music Man, which I heard is going to be on.
I'm obsessed with that. Why can't you be Harold Hill?
I want to be Harold Hill on Broadway, but I can't be on TV because I know who's going to be on TV.
You bet your cares. All right, the
Bam!
point
That is going to be the highest rated thing ever. He is going to be a genius in that role.
Yeah,
He
he'll be
is Harold Hill.
amazing. And then who's going to be marrying? Are we thinking Laura? Are we thinking Megan?
Oh my gosh. gosh, it's got to be a Broadway gal, right?
Yeah, I think it's either Megan Hilty,
Kelly, Megan, Laura.
Kelly, Laura Benanti. And yeah, that's the Buzzy Buzz. Well, maybe you could be Eulalie, the technician.
Or Miss, which I know nothing about her except that I've heard a couple. Yeah, I could be
You
Eulalie,
heard that?
the technician.
It took you so long to
I'm
do
sorry, I
that.
just dropped it like a penny.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about her, but I want to meet her, and I'd love to do something with her. I'm too old, but Laura Osnes.
Oh, she's amazing too. You're
She's
right.
Incredible. Incredible.
You're not too old. You're playing 19. All right, so Gavin and I are going to do this song, not musical theater, but I'm obsessed with it. And I made him learn the lyrics, but he's going to read them off of his iPhone because there are 4 full verses.
Yeah.